All right, what's going on? Hey, I'm Adrian Ross, and today I want to ask you a question on um why do the elite players in college football not do anything elite off the field when it comes down to the actual business? We see that elite people in different aspects of life all do different things. For example, now you have high school players who are going to college early. They're graduating in December and they're leaving for college early. How are they doing that? I mean, what's going on where the rest of the students have to still go to school for January, February, March, April, May? Like, how are they just allowed, or what's happening? What are they doing that everyone else doesn't know that they can get done 5 more months earlier than everybody else? But we're seeing it happen. But we're also seeing other players, students, stay in school and they finish and they play other sports, basketball, track, baseball, and soccer, tennis, but they're staying in school. How are these other players finishing high school way before anybody else? But we know that they're doing that. So when I take this to college, I see a lot of the same as. And we know that the NFL says that you're not eligible for the NFL draft until you're 3 NFL seasons removed from high school, from graduation, from graduating high school. And that's the rule. I don't know why they'd make a rule up on preventing themselves from hiring somebody, but that's what the rule is. So, with that being said, my example is going to be Leonard Fournette. So, Leonard Fournette came out of high school 3 years ago, rated ESPN #1 player on the ESPN top whatever it is, 100, whoever cares what the number it is, whoever is rating those guys and what they're going off of, I don't know. But there's a rating. We've seen in college football a little bit of what he could do as a freshman and last year as a sophomore. Um, we also saw or have seen the results now of football players taking hits. They're calling it CTE, and we're seeing especially at the running back position, what kind of toll that takes on the body, how long running backs last, etc. Now you're getting a lot more players are leaving college early. My question is, for those elite guys, why are you still choosing to go to school for 1 more year? Just because you can't go to the NFL doesn't mean that you still have to go play football again, especially for a running back. I mean, let's look at it here. Last year, Derrick Henry, running back for Alabama, your Heisman winner, 395 carries for 2,019 yards. Christian McCaffrey was second in carries with 337. Leonard Fournette last year as a sophomore had 300 carries. So obviously, if they would have been in another football game, I think obviously they played less games because they weren't in the national championship game. You can give him another 30 carries, he would be around 330 or so as a sophomore. So how many carries do you think he's going to get this year in returning his third year? In which, as you watch TV all year, they're going to say, "Oh, I'm sure if he comes out this year, he'll be the first pick of the draft." They're going to talk about him all year as if he's going to be coming out, or he should, but they don't know, and all that. We know he's going to come out. My question is, with players like that, if you can get the insurance policy, which I'm sure now the schools are paying for the insurance policy. If I can get insurance for $3, $4, $5 million, I'm sure I can make $1, $2, $3 million. So in dealing with this sport of football, it's already a young man's game. So my question is, why stay in for one more year to still not graduate, because you're going to be leaving at semester? All the football players like that are at that elite level all leave to go train somewhere. None of them stay at their own school and train. They're all going to take off to Florida, Miami, Texas, wherever they're going to go train. So you're not going to be in school at that time. Why are you in school for these next 3 months instead of going and earning millions of dollars? That's my question. I don't understand. I get coming out because you have to prove yourself at the next level. But for those elite players that we've seen do it, what's the difference? Why go to school and take the risk of more CTE, especially at that position, a running back? Why go take another 390, 350, 400 more hits on your body for free just for the next year to enter the draft? Just because the NFL made up a rule that they won't get you until you're 3 NFL seasons removed from high school graduation, that doesn't mean that you have to play college football for 3 years. There's a lot of ideas and a lot of things that I know that can make those players money. That's all the free information I'm going to give you right now. But you can come holler at me if that's what you want to do. Or you could be like all the rest of them that just follow in line and do all the same things. You know, there's a draft and all these players that come out of college, and their first, second round picks, there's fourth, fifth, sixth round picks. But in the off season, I see it all looks the same. It didn't matter what round they were at up in their hometowns. Well, at least the hometown I'm in, it's all the same across the board for all of them. I don't see their agents coming into town to do anything for the guys. Why is that? Why are the elite guys being treated and doing the same thing across the board as all the other guys? I don't know. Can someone answer that for me?